So, you might be wondering, when should I send PWE instead of sending tracks? So, what I like to do is if a card is worth about $15 or less on TCG Player, then I'll go ahead and send it PWE. Also, if I'm on Facebook and the buyer's cool with it and you're willing to take the risk, then you can go ahead and use PWE for that too. But don't fall into the trap of the whole at buyer's risk thing. Some people say, oh yeah, it's fine at buyer's risk. But at the end of the day, if they paid with PayPal, you are liable for the card. Not until it leaves your post office, not until it gets to them. You are liable for the card the whole time. If they say it arrives damaged, it arrives damaged. It was not at their risk, and they can open a case. Alrighty, so go ahead and make sure that before you put anything in your envelope, you got all the addresses on it. This isn't a letter, so we'll start with our address on the top left. This is going to be the street number, the street name on the first line. And then after that, we're going to go to the next line and drop our city, followed by a comma, the state abbreviation, and your zip code. And that's just going to be the first 5 of your zip code. You don't have to do the dash and all that other stuff. The people at the post office have got this figured out. Then in the bottom right, you're going to go ahead and throw the recipient's name. This time we will use their name because, we want to make sure they know whose mail it is. And then you're going to go ahead and do the rest of the address just like you did in the top left, but with theirs. Now, no, you don't have to actually throw the country on the bottom if you're in the United States, shipping to the United States. They are familiar with the format that we use here in the country and will get it to them with no issues. That's where your stamp goes. Keep in mind that one forever stamp is good for up to 1 ounce of a shipment. Now, you can't have your envelope be too thick, but with one top loader with cards inside, it will not be too thick. I've sent hundreds of cards this way, and you should be fine as well, as long as your card isn't made of metal maybe and ends up making the whole package weigh more than 1 ounce.
So first thing you do is you have a perfect sleeve. You go ahead and sleeve up your card, a perfect sleeve. Nice and clean. That was a very good technique. Then you have your regular sleeve.
When you put it in, you can put it in most of the way, and then what you can do is lift up the sides a little bit so one finger can slide in so you're not bending it too much, and go ahead and push it in like that. Easy.
Solid.
Then you want to put this in the top loader upside down so that the top of the card is not on the top of the top loader. Same thing, one finger, do something similar to take it out. With your tape, get a little strip, stick it on. Now this is important. This helps you take it off without a bunch of mess and struggle. Fold a little tab at the end and stick it over. Bang.
Show how easy it is to take off that tab.
Struggles. There was some tape on it before. Yeah, you just pull that right off and it's very easy to get the card out. Then go ahead and drop it in there. Bang. And to keep it from flopping around in there, you can go ahead and use another little piece of tape. Bink. I was told I should shake the card. Instead of licking an envelope with your tongue, what you're going to want to do is go to your sink and lick it with your finger instead. Lick, 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 back up lick. Then go ahead and seal it with dry fingers.
And remember, there is an inherent risk for sending in a plain white envelope. If you value that card more than what it would cost to send in a tracked bubble mailer, then maybe it's a better idea not to send in a plain white envelope. And if you like this video, or have any suggestions for other topics that we should cover, don't hesitate to ask us. Go ahead and send us a message, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more of our content, if you'd like to see more about stuff like this, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate the support. See ya. Also, I hope you enjoy my dogs playing. They're like biting at a bug. It's kind of cute.